Now for the Capone types of doing you, that's scary. I don't know what that's going to work out to. But for the it's
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
You need to elevate your game and not all have that type of concern.
We often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
It's a chump-making mindset, so they can push that over.
They need to do a little bit better or not.
So they can do what they can do.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take out bigger people. So he had great leverage while he was there.
Right.
That really helps him when he's trying to
All right, I'm going to go pick a post route here. Buzz match.
You're right, great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL.
And you see the 50 mark, the 5 mark of the free safety coming down, rather than the linebacker going to the 35 mark and a backward sense.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a third and about 9 to go.
All right, let's go here. And doing you. There's going to be a lot of things as far as mentioning through the year. Eric Rayweather, another great channel to listen to. And what he said was that the video, in his video, that there is going to be a need for depth. And depth is like the 1, 2, and 3 along the side. You see Marino's name, and in a 0 spot it says 3, and it says 2 and 1. And like here, quarterbacks, halfbacks, the wide receivers, it does these numbers type thing that means for these positions. When you're building your team, you're going to scorecard baseball that depth so that you understand what you are trying to get to. And that is going to be a tough thing with names everywhere going on. But you're going to have to focus. It's kind of like taken. Like, baby girl, I can't do that. You're going to be taken, but if you focus in that very too graphic in the thing there, it's the thing that means like you have a package and you got your wide receivers in that sense. And you see the number of wide receivers goes 1 through 6. That's right. So in there, you've got the diamond thing, which I've got to watch out of Wheels, which is going to have Julio Jones. And the gameplay from Eric Rayweather said that Julio Jones, Diamond 1, is a fairly good receiver. He also said that Jerry Rice was a good receiver. Both of these guys are WRs, they're wide receivers. So right then and there, you've got Jerry Rice from like your team captain, which is going to be a tough choice based off the build of doing other things like cornerbacks or straight hand or Ray Lewis, middle linebacker, using or something in that nature, and then subbing that out for the thing of Jerry Rice versus the thing of Ray Lewis versus the thing, a card of Michael Strahan. Oh, so now you went with wide receiver because you like Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady. You need to throw the rock to to either halfback or wide receiver or a tight end like Ertz or Jimmy Graham. Oh, so you took Jerry Rice because he's a wide receiver. And his WR matches the WR. So, WR matches WR. And that means now you take your diamond pack and you get Julio Jones. And so now you've got 2 wide receivers. You get Randy Moss, of course he wouldn't be there in there. Now Tom Brady can throw to Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, or he can throw to Julio Jones. Don't forget your cover in Antonio Brown. And in there, boom. Now you've got 4 wide receivers. And as far as to fit into a single back 4 wide receiver set. A single back is the halfback, and then it has 4 wide receivers. There's a halfback, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that means there, halfback, wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3. That's 4. And we need 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have for Jerry Rice, Julio Jones, Randy Moss, and Madden 19 standard cover, Antonio Brown. Holy! So now you've got 4 receivers for verticals deep to go down the field and throw to right then and there from the opening of your path. If you wanted more defense, then you probably wouldn't take this many wide receivers out of your different choices. If you've got that legacy return one in there, you still got another wide receiver coming in Brandon Cooks, because he got traded from New England to the Rams. And so he's a good deep threat to the enemies. Now you got 5 receivers to pick from in Jerry Rice, Julio Jones, Randy Moss, Antonio Brown, and Brandon Cooks. Now from the 6th receiver, you're like, wait a minute, what about Ridley? Oh, right, Calvin Ridley, the rookie, takings opposite of Julio Jones in Atlanta. From the rookie premier set taking, and he's a wide receiver as well. So now you've got 6 wide receivers to throw from right then and there in your depth chart, which fits the 6 wide receivers in your depth chart right there that says that means right from the get-go of starting Madden 19. And so making these lists of that is going to help you get your 6 wide receivers, or a stopping point. Usually I think most people stop by the time they get to the slot receiver in that means. And usually sometimes they put a tight end there, but you can put wide receivers there in between Antonio Brown, Jerry Rice, and Randy Moss. You got 3 wide receivers in your depth chart, which should pretty much fill out any wide trips or regular formation, strong guy, so you can throw bench plays or throw vertical plays in single wing pair, or a pistol might have 2 receivers or 2 tight ends. But you got 2 receivers, you got your shotgun for your halfback wheel to Juju Smith, you got Antonio Brown, an equivalent of Randy Moss or Captain Jerry Rice in the Madden 19. I hope I can say that. I don't have any pictures of him in there as far as like well, anyway. But you've got the depth chart to go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6. If you've got a empty slot 5 or 4 in your spread Y or empty Patriot type thing, that means, then you've got enough receivers with halfbacks or tight ends to fill in that whole roster of that right on day 1 and start bombing them in submission. They didn't understand you. They didn't understand how serious you were and weren't prepared, and now they're going to see some fireworks.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Off the play fake to Charles. This is Simeon. Now Simeon stripped. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because
you go linebackers, same thing. You go find your linebackers, LOLB, NLB, ROLB, left outside, middle, and right outside linebacker. See who fits in 1 and 2, or one of each of those positions, and just rock and roll with it.
It's a touchdown. Deion Sanders, 50 yards. And this offense is running away with this one.
Brandon, his 2nd punt return for a touchdown in this game. Where's Marvin? That's got to be somewhere in a record, right?
Well, it ties the record, as you know. Been done 14 times coming into 2016. Hasn't been done since 2012 until that moment. Tucker now for the extra point. He's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Because your reply is like long shot. It can detract from it. And there's a lot of people who are very stoked for other things to happen and want you to try other things. And that's on them. It's not you. They won't. You're your own game changer in that. It's going to be tough to make that decision. Trying to keep this type of preparation so we can do the preparation of us, not somebody else's cookie cutter format.
For a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually
especially since they didn't even understand who
Yeah, that's
you
really
are.
way down on the list.
You know, an
Accuracy is one of
entrepreneur
the bigger
or
ones,
position,
maybe the foremost
you know,
one. That's what he needed on that play.
departed skill riser type thing. That means instead of raising you, they messed you up. And it said, well, you know, you need to stick out. You need to stick out that type of veteran. Which sometimes maybe is type thing that means, but other times maybe needs more of a, you know, The Rock or something that means. Or Stone Cold Steve Austin, where you're like, you know, it's not you. They're in some league, they knock themselves out, trying, you know, different 960, 720, you know, spin plays. Amazing. But in the sequence,
they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
let's do linebackers as well. And I'm not sure if I stopped that. Bars and depth chart, LOLB. MLB, we've got Shazier. And I'm going to put Taylor in there. And I'm not sure if that's right. Left, that's Bar. Right, yeah, I'm going to put Leonard Floyd. So ROLB, MLB, and LOLB, middle linebacker instead of Major League Baseball, in there. And that brings up Shazier. And then you're going to want to place those people to get them into more of your configured miniature golf geometry angles. Ooh, for your response, not their response.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.